Creating those hard to get plays, so the option and stuff. So they just held the ball pretty long and just tried to keep it away from us, but which they did a good job of.
How difficult is that quarterback?
He's a great quarterback. Obviously he can run. He showed that today. He got great elusiveness, and he made some good passes today too, with also some great reads.
How impactful was time of possession for you guys in terms of not only, I guess, fatigue, but also just like momentum? Like how y'all been on the field so long? Like how impactful was
over here?
We came into the game knowing that they was going to hold the ball pretty long, and obviously as a defense you want to get takeaways to stop that, and which we kind of failed at. So it gave them more opportunities to convert on third and fourth downs.
What's kind of the atmosphere of the locker room right now? What's kind of the message going around between you and your players?
Obviously everybody's pissed, but that just shows great competitiveness. Obviously nobody wants to lose. Even though Vandy's a great team, but we just gotta put it behind us in the next 24 hours and move on to the next team.
Do you feel like the preparation was there this week? Like what do you think led to the slow start?
We were just biting the cheese. Honestly, we felt for against Vandy, yada yada yada. But they came out guns blazing. We picked it up a little bit later towards the second quarter, and they just came out hot. We can't really prepare for what the opposing team does. You know what I'm saying? But we just got to handle our business on our end to negate that.
Q, how do you respond as a leader of this defense and to move on from here?
Obviously just telling the guys, you got 24 hours to just, be as emotional as you want to be. But after those 24 hours, you got to move on to the next team. Even in life, you can cry all you want to, but the day, going in. So you just got to keep pushing and get rid of it in the next 24 hours.
I know that passion like from Allen come on and on, obviously upset about what happened, but what was his message to everybody?
Honestly, y'all seen what happened on the field. That was unacceptable, even by him being a captain. So, we definitely got to talk to him about, his attitude and stuff on the field. But he was calm in the locker room, so he's able to, continue to be the leader that he's always been.
third down this week?
Can you speak up for me, please?
Oh, sorry. You guys struggled a little bit on third down this week. How are they kind of making the plays to pick those up? How did you guys kind of try to adjust to that to respond when they were picking up those third downs?
They do a lot of like I forgot the word, but they do a lot of transition, like plays where they would get like on the close, like a 37, they'll run the ball again just to get close on the fourth. So we just have to just be locked in the mind that they can do whatever on third and fourth down.
I know that Vanderbilt provides its own set of challenges, but do you feel like any of the challenges you guys saw defensively or the struggles that you guys had, have they been consistent over the course of the past 5 weeks, or were these brand new for you guys?
I wouldn't say it's brand new. I mean, like I said, we prepared pretty well, I believe, and we just next time we just gotta come out and prepare, play harder from the start.
They used a lot of early snap motions. How difficult does that make life on the defense?
It makes it hard. Obviously as a defensive player, but we practice for 4 days, 4 or 5 days, and we've seen as much as we can. Obviously they came out showing some new stuff, but we've seen what we was prepared for it, and we just need to handle it better next time.
The way that they were able to run some option stuff, have you guys really seen anything like that before? And moving forward, how have you kind of be adjusted to that?
You can prepare for an option all you want to, but you cannot, obviously mimic what the quarterback's going to do in the game. You can say that the quarterback's going to pull the ball 90% of the game, and he can throw the ball in the game, but obviously we just gotta get better at handling the option and be better next week.
How do you maybe spread that message to the younger guys in the locker room too, who haven't faced a loss like this before?
I've had some big losses in my career, and obviously for me and Malachi and Tim Smith, we can honestly lead them into the right direction because I think it was my sophomore and junior year we lost to Texas A&M, and we had to try to pick up the pieces to get back to the SEC championship. We gotta keep pushing that message to them that it ain't over. One loss doesn't define us.
Two more for Keith.
Coach Moore mentioned the fourth down was kind of a real tough pill to swallow when they completed the long touchdown pass that you guys had, kind of gotten some pressure. How deflating just was that? How do you try to respond to moments like that and get back next play?
And the game ain't over until the clock is 0-0. I know Coach Moore said it was probably deflating, but defensively we got to we kept playing till the clock is 0-0, and that's about it.
What was Vanderbilt doing that was making it so challenging to stop them, especially on third down?
We got to execute the plan better, make sure we hold our gaps and know the responsibilities on the cue, and really just execution, pretty much.
At the end of the first drive of the game, when they scored that touchdown, you were fired up on the sideline, yelling at some guys. Looks like you were trying to rally them. What was your message at that moment?
Just to don't give them more than what we give them. Like, we shooting ourselves in the foot. This should be all they get. Don't get complacent. Let whatever happened, didn't happen, and let's just keep going forward from here.
As an older guy on this team, what do you tell guys after the game? Kind of how do you respond to a loss like this? Or what's going to be the key to responding to a game like this?
It's all about respect. It's all about what you do from here, how you respond. If you lay down and feel like you're out of it, then you're out of it. But if you, use 24-hour rule, get back to work tomorrow and see the next opponent, see what you can do better, then we got a chance. But if your head out of it, then you're going to be out of it.
Coach DeBoer said he thought the preparation and energy was good throughout the week. Did you feel that too?
Definitely. I feel like we always come out to, practice the best we can and all that. But like Diego, he's a God-fearing man. It's hard to go against God. And even being at the University of Alabama, playing for Alabama football, Alabama football is bigger than God. So.
You guys don't see as much option running game throughout the season maybe as you did today. Was it, did the scout team give y'all good looks during the week with the option, and what makes that hard to stop?
The triple option is just, it has its pros and its cons when to fit in it. But our scout team does an amazing job giving us great looks week in and week out. We couldn't do anything without our scout team. So, kudos to them. But, Vanderbilt, they executed the plan with the triple option, and they were successful in ways. And we got to go back to the drawing board and see what we got to do.
I feel like you had something to say to Malachi. He got a little fired up after the game. Just what's your message to him? There's two older guys on this team.
Just keeping it cool. Like, I understand stuff going going on, but just keeping it cool. I ain't saying nothing out of the ordinary, just like, you know, chill or whatever. But yeah, because I know Malachi, it had to be something, whatever was going on. So I'm still behind him 100%.
Tim, you're leader of the D-line. Where does this defense go from here after today?
Back to work. That's all we can do. Just go back to watch the film, see what we do better. Work harder in practice. It's a wake-up call, and it's good it happened now than later.
Tim, did Malachi have a message for the team in the locker room at all?
Just we gotta work harder. That's it. Just the same as he always preached. Like we gotta jump out. We gotta start fast. We gotta play dominant. We can't let people stay in the game.
And Tim, I know you hadn't watched the film yet, but you guys have been lights out on third down until today. What did they do to be so effective?
Just execution. We gotta execute the plan better. I say that, like you said, I haven't watched the film yet, but from my end, we got to execute better.
Did you guys take this team lightly or seriously during the week? You feel good about how y'all kind of approached it?
Oh, we always respect all, fear none. And Vanderbilt, that's the SEC play. No matter what, you know, things may be going on, Vanderbilt's still in the SEC, so you always got to respect your opponent. Just like tonight, they're a good team. They came out to play. They believed in each other. They played together. So.
Do you think the team was maybe a little stunned or shocked after it was 13-0, or did you see kind of a good response and energy on the sideline?
Let's see, like it's a ball game for a quarter, so some teams they may have the momentum and start, get a couple plays here and there, but ball game for games, and I've seen people like starting to, okay, we got a game on our hands. It's not just going to be an easy, you know, walkover or whatever people may have thought, but nah, you got to come to play, especially in the SEC.
What's the hardest thing about defending this option offense, and how did it give you trouble?
Well, if you don't have the right eyes in the right place and stuff like that, it'll be kind of hard to defend it and not going to the spot where you designed to go. So yeah, it'll be pretty hard to defend it like that.
What's it like to play on the road and look up in the stands and 3/4 of the fans are yours?
Oh, it's amazing. You know, shout out to, you know, the Alabama family, the Roll Tide. They all Road Warriors. They always, you know, come to support. So we love our fan base, staying all the way to the end. We love you guys. We appreciate you.
From a defensive line standpoint, just how frustrating is a night like this?
Of course it's frustrating because who wants to lose? But gotta go get back to work. We realize we're human. We realize like we not just nothing's gonna be easy. No, we gotta work for it. So all about perspective. Back to work. That's all we can do. Is happy to go back to work and be able to go back to work and see how this thing turns out.
2 more for Tim.
After Ryan scored that last touchdown, cut it to 5, and y'all went back on the field needing to get a stop, kind of what was the message maybe from Kane before that, and did y'all kind of feel like, okay, this is the time we're going to be able to get a stop?
That's right. Just we got to get off the field on third down. That was the message. You know, got to execute the plan, and we need to stop. That was the whole message right there.
Thank you, Tim.